Hello friends, welcome back. My name is Michaela and today's class is a 20-minute full body Pilates Express class. You don't need any equipment, just your own body weight. That's what we're going to be working with today. But if you do want some music to move to, I've created a playlist specifically for this class. You'll hit play as soon as we hop on the mat together, and let's do it. Okay friends, if you're gonna listen to the playlist, let's hit play together in 3, 2, 1, go. And you're gonna be starting standing today. Oh, something a little different. Come to the back of your mat, reach your arms up overhead, take a big inhale through your nose. As you exhale, let the arms melt down alongside your body, and then tuck your chin into chest. Roll down slow, 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 slow. Good, maybe your fingertips reach the mat. And then start to walk your hands forward. Keep your hips lifted up high so that you land in a downward facing dog. Just pedal out your heels for a moment. Gentle shake of your head. Feel that length in your spine. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Awesome. Now gently come on down to your knees. Find a tabletop position, wrists under shoulders, knees under your hips. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Tuck your toes and hover your knees just a couple inches off the mat. Try and hold it nice and stable here. So imagine or feel that your hips are right in line with your shoulders, and think about wrapping your rib cage inward. We're going to lower the knees just to tap. We go lower, lift up 2 inches, tap, lift up. Good. Now I want you to pair your breath with this movement. You inhale and exhale. Breathe in, go shh. Inhale, go shh. Nice. So it's an audible shush breath to help engage that transverse abdominal wall. That's your deep muscles in your core. Go tap, lift up. That's it for 5. Just here for 4. Use your breath. It's 3. Draw the low belly into the spine. Give me 2 more. Go tap. Lift up, go tap, lift up. Now bring your knees down, take a seat, bring your legs right out in front of you, straight legs in front, reach your arms forward, round your spine, tuck chin into chest, roll all the way down to your back, interlace your fingers behind your head, elbows wide, keep your legs straight. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift head and shoulders and lift your right leg to a tabletop. And then inhale, lower it all the way back down. Exhale, lift, left leg comes up to tabletop. Inhale to lower it down. We're gonna find that beat. Go lift for 2 and down for 2. Exhale, you lift, draw the knee in, inhale to lower. Good, go shh to lift, breathe in to lower. Let your head be really heavy in your hands. Focus on the smooth movement. Lift for 2. And down for 2. That's it. Goes up. Control the lower down. 1 more each side. Go lift. And then you lower. Left leg goes up. Lower everything down. Now lift both legs up to a tabletop position. Inhale. Exhale. Lift head and shoulders up off the mat. Try and keep your head and shoulders lifted. Tap the right toes down. Lift the right leg up. Go left and lift. Go right, lift up. Now, if this feels like way too much today, you can always do the toe taps with head and shoulders down on the mat instead. Really try to find that length through the low back. Go inhale and exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. You've got it. 10, shh. It's 9, shh. For 8. Good, you've got 7. Can you give me 6? Wrap the rib cage in. It's 5. Hold it up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it up, just hold. Try and lift head and shoulders up if you're not there already. Maybe reach the legs up to 45 degrees. Maybe reach your fingertips towards the top edge of your mat. Try and hold for 5. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now grab a hold on behind your knees. Rock on up and forward and through to a tabletop position. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Once again, you spread your fingers nice and wide. We're gonna do a fun combination movement here. So reach your right leg back in behind you, but tuck your toes. So your toes are down on the mat. Good. You're gonna bend your elbows, go halfway down. Elbows point back towards your hips. So it's a tricep push-up. Press it all the way back up. Lift your right leg up. Bring the right toes down. A little bit quicker. 3, 2, 1. Go lower, lift, right leg up, right leg down. Bend your elbows, press, lift, and drop. Good, nice. So a combination movement. Working into the triceps, the shoulders, the chest, and also feeling the back line of that right leg. Squeeze and drop. Good. Lower, lift, squeeze, and drop. Can you give me 10? We're here for 9. Make sure your hips stay level. 8. So good. 7. Breathe in, breathe out. 6. Starting to feel heated already. How about you? It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep the right leg lifted or take it back up. Just hold. I want you to swing your right leg over to the right side. Your ankle lines up with your hip. Sweep it back and behind. Tap the right toes to the bottom left corner of the mat. Lift it back up in line with your hips. So you go out to the right, slow sweep back. Tap to the bottom left corner, squeeze, lift it up. Sweep out to the right, sweep it all the way back. Tap to the bottom left corner, lift it back up. Nice. So there's lots of things happening in that right leg, but there's also lots of stuff happening in your core and your shoulders as well. Okay, the wrists, the shoulders don't move. The torso is staying nice and stable as we work deeper into that right leg. Whew. Bottom left corner, lift it up. Last one, out to the right. Sweep it back. Bottom left corner. Lift it all the way back up. Now bring just your left forearm down. Right hand stays grounded. Keep the right leg nice and long and peel that right hip open as if it can stack over top of the left. Bend your right knee in towards your right tricep. Goes in, press back. In, push. Good. In, reach, in, and reach. For 10, it's 9. Good, you got 8. Long line from top of your head to your tailbone. 5. Can you give me 4? Awesome job. It's 3, 2, 1. Keep the right knee bent. You're gonna close it down and then lift it back up. That's it. Go close, open, close, open. Hug that rib cage in, keeping the core nice and strong, feeling into the outer edge of that right glute. For 10. That's it. It's 9. Whew. 8. Lift. 7. Lift. And it's not about how high that right leg goes. Keep that focus on the activation. You've got 3, 2, 1. Now lower all the way down. Come up onto your hands. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips up. Reach them back, downward facing dog. Big inhale and a big exhale. Gaze forward and step your right foot up. And get it somewhat in between your hands. Make sure your right knee stays bent, left leg stays nice and long, left heel is lifted. Reach the arms forward, lift all the way up, tall spine, okay? Again, your back heel is lifted. Hands might come right into a prayer. Hands can also come onto your hips. All we're gonna do here is bend both knees, left knee bends, right knee lowers down. And then you straighten the left leg, little hinge forward, take it back, bend for 2, straighten, lean forward. Left knee bends, you drop, straighten, lean forward. Good, so that right knee is pretty much bent the whole time. Heavy loaded into that right quad and that right glute. It's 5, and little hinge forward. You've got 4, little hinge forward. That's it. Can you give me 3? Drive into that right foot. You've got 2. Whoo, feel that little shake. Last one, bend and little hinge forward. Keep this hinge forward. Left leg stays nice and long, right knee stays bent. Arms might reach up overhead, or you can have the hands right at a prayer in front of your chest. Try to lift the left leg up 2 inches and tap. We go lift, tap, lift, tap. Keep your left leg really straight. Make sure the right knee stays bent. You've got 10, 9, that's it. 8, a lot of stabilization in that right leg. It's 5. Can you give me 4? You're here for 3, 2, and 1. Now bring the left foot up to meet the right. Bend both knees, come down halfway into a squat, but your left heel stays lifted. Weight is in the right leg. Pulse, pulse. Down, up, down, up. Deep hinge of the hips back. That's it, you got it. Hardly any weight in the left toes. Grounded into that right foot. Bend your knee, down and down. We're here for 10. It's 9, make sure you're breathing. 8, so good. 7, we've got 6. You're here for 5, my friends. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stand all the way up, left heel stays lifted. Sink it back down into a squat. Left leg reaches back. Left toes come back in. Stand up, sit down, reach back, tap in. Stand up, sit down, reach back, tap in. Yeah, let the arms do what they want to do here. Check in with your body. How good does it feel to move and to breathe deeply? Lift, drop, back and in. Tall, sit, tap back, tap in. 8, you've got it. Whew, to the end. 7. So I'm having so much fun with this one today. 6, it's 5, it's 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand all the way up, drop the left heel, hinge from the hips, forward fold. Shake out that head, let it go. And then come on down to your tabletop position. Pretty please. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. How are you doing? Yeah? Good. Good? Take a breath. And exhale. Send your left leg back. Left toes are gonna tuck at the bottom edge of your mat, so just keep them grounded. Wrists under the shoulders. We take that tricep push-up just halfway. Remember, your elbows point towards your hips. Then you press it all the way back up. Lift your left leg up. It's just gonna go in line with your hip. Bring the left toes down. A little bit quicker. Bend, press, lift, drop. Bend, press, lift, drop. You've got it. Nice job, friends. Hug the low belly into the spine. Think about that corset wrapping around your rib cage. Go bend, press, lift, drop. And you know what? You might feel that right leg as well because you've just worked into it and it's stabilizing you in this quadruped. Here we go. Down, lift, left leg, drop. Good. 10. For 9. It's 8. It's 7. You've got 6. Can you give me 5? That's it for 4. 3, 2, 1. Now take the left leg up and hold. Draw the left leg out to the left side, back in line with the hip. Tap the bottom right corner, lift it back up in line with the hip. Go out for 2, sweep back for 2, tap, and lift back up. Go out for 2, sweep back for 2. You tap the bottom right corner, lift it back up, goes out to the left. Slow sweep back, slow lower tap, and lift back up. 5 more. Out. That's it. And back. You find that tap, squeeze, lift up, intentional movement, back, and sweep, sweep. Find that tap, and lift back up. I think we got 3 more, yeah? Goes out, slow sweep. Can you feel that shake in your core as well? And lift it up. 2 more, 2 more. Out to the left, sweep it back. Find that tap, lift back up. Last one, friends. Out to the left, sweep it back, tap, lift it up. Now bring your right forearm down. Left hand stays grounded, peel the left hip open. So imagine it can stack over top of the right. We're gonna bend the left knee in towards the tricep, reach it back. Goes in, reach, in, reach. Good, nice. And your knee doesn't have to touch your tricep, okay? Just focus on having that left hip lifted higher than the right, stabilizing in your core, right elbow under the right shoulder. 10, 9, getting nice and sweaty. 8, good. 7, reach. 6, embrace those shakes. It's 5, left knee stays bent in 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take it, bend, and find that close and open. Close, open. Just 10, just 9. You've got it. 8, like a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. 7, for 6. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come to your hands. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up, reach them back, downward facing dog. Big inhale, big exhale. Gaze forward, left foot comes up in between your hands. Back leg stays long, right toes stay tucked. Lift your chest up all the way, so left knee stays bent, okay? Remember, back heel stays lifted. It needs to be lifted. Now, all you're gonna do is bend your right knee, sink down halfway, straighten the right leg, and little hinge forward of the chest, and then we just go back to the bend of the right knee. We go bend, and then we straighten. That's it, bend lower, and straighten, little hinge. So chest lifts, and then hinge, okay? Tall spine, little hinge forward. That's it, you've got 8. And breathe. We're here for 7. Push into all 4 corners of the left foot. Hit 6. Oh yes, that's it, you've got 5. Push, straighten. We're here for 4. And you've got 3. That's it, it's 2. Now keep this little hinge forward of your chest. Hardly any weight in those right toes. Arms might lift up overhead or maybe prayer hands in front of your chest. Try to lift the right leg up a couple inches. Lift, tap, lift, tap. Your left leg might want to straighten. Try to keep that left knee bent. It's only 10. We're here for 9. Awesome job. 8. You've got 7. Can you give me 6? Oh yes, it's 5. That's it for 4. 3, 2, 1. Now step the right foot up to meet the left. Bend your knees, come down halfway. My left leg is absolutely shaking. Right heel's lifted. You pulse in your squat. Down, down, pulse, pulse. So that left leg is just taking all of this, yeah? Should be feeling it, friends. Deep hinge of the hips. Let the shoulders relax. Go down, 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 up. We're here for 10. And you've got 9. So good, it's 8. The song is so groovy if you're following along. We've got 5. You've got 4. Keep the right heel lifted in 3, 2, 1. Now stand all the way up. Bend back into your squat. Right leg steps back. Right toes come back in. A little bit quicker. Here we go. Rise, sit, step back, bring it in. Rise, sit, step back, bring it in. Tall, hinge, back, and in. That's it. Tall, hinge, back, and in for 10. Back and in. It's 9. Awesome. Focus on every movement for 8. Even with the countdown, I want you to stay present and enjoy this time that you have with yourself. It's 6. You've got it. 5. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stand up, drop your right heel, reach the arms up, inhale, exhale, arms melt down alongside your body. Now tuck your chin into chest, roll down slow for 5, for 4, little bend of your knees. 3, 2, 1, shake out your head, forward fold for a moment, big inhale, and a big exhale. Awesome job, everybody. Come on down to your hands, to your knees. Wiggle your knees back a little bit behind your hips, lower all the way down to your belly, but then press up onto your forearms. A little Sphinx pose just to open up the body a bit. Okay, we've got 1 minute here together. Have your feet maybe a little bit wider than your hips if that creates more space across your low back. And think about pressing into the forearms and the elbows, almost like you could drag your chest forward and through the elbows. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Now slow and controlled, okay? I want you to press into the forearms, press into the knees, lift the hips up a few inches, feel that little shake in your core. Lower the hips down, roll the shoulders down and back, open the chest. Good, press into the knees, the forearms, lift the hips up a few inches, lower down, open through the chest. 1 more exhale. Inhale, drop the hips, open the chest, lower your chest all the way down. Elbows can come out to a cactus shape, both arms in a cactus shape. And put a bend into your right knee. Slowly try and lift that right hip. And imagine like you could tap your right toes outside of the left leg. Keep both forearms grounded, drop your head. The right toes might not touch outside of that left leg, and that's okay. This is just a different variation of a twist. Doing it from your belly instead of your back. Slowly come back through to center. Gaze to the left side or right side of your head, rest down. Bend your left knee, both forearms stay grounded. Lift that left hip up and imagine like you could tap your left toes outside of that right leg. And come all the way back to center. Hands beside your chest. Press on up to a tabletop position. Take an inhale, drop your belly, lift your tailbone, lift your chin. Exhale, round through your spine, tuck your chin into chest. One more like this. Inhale. And exhale. And come to a neutral spine. Maybe sit back on your heels or take a cross-legged seat. Arms up, breathe in. And exhale, arms out wide, bring them on down. 20 minutes, that's it, that's all. Good job, everybody. Thanks for being here. I can't wait to see you next time, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.